Hey guys, Alexander here, and I want to talk to you about being your best self, bringing forth your best, blossoming into the fullness of who you are. And if that's what you want for your life, then stick around as I tell you a little bit about it. Um, if you have been following me, then you know that this is the topic that I am most passionate about. How do we master the game of life, right? Because me personally, I don't want a halfway life. I want the fullness of my life. I want to blossom into the full self-expression of who I am, my soul's purpose in this lifetime. And I searched everywhere for ways to do that, right? And along the way, I found a lot of different tools and methodologies and systems of knowledge. And those of you who are interested in the same thing, maybe you found similar different possibilities for yourself as well. One of the things that I see that actually really disheartens me, however, is a lot of this talk about peak performance or high performance, as if we could overachieve our way to fulfill our soul's destiny, right? This overachievement mentality, which is applied to productivity or professional services. But then when you try to apply that same lens of peak performance, productivity, to growing our soul, to the evolution of our consciousness, you can't map that together. It doesn't work. We end up spinning our wheels, chasing our tail, never satisfied with ourselves, always struggling and straining against ourselves, typically trying to be something that we're not. And then we end up frustrated and disappointed, right? So this is something that I see happening, hopefully is not happening to you. But if this is something you resonate with, then I invite you to consider that your soul's growth is not about overachievement. You can't will your way into the full blossoming of yourself. It actually comes by a relaxing and a surrendering into who we are. But then, how do we find who we really are? Right? This is the question. We need to know who we really are if we're going to then blossom into the best version of ourselves. First, we have to know what version that is, right? And here too, a lot of people I see writing their own spiritual diet book, I call it. It's like there's a plethora of diet books out there. Follow this dietary plan and you're going to be healthy and happy, right? There's the Atkins diet, there's the South Beach diet, the low carb diet, and then there's hundreds of others, right? The thing is that no one diet works for everybody, right? We have different metabolisms, so we're each unique. And maybe you've already experienced this, that you can't just follow a diet book off the shelf to eat right for yourself. The same thing happens, however, unfortunately, with spiritual growth or with personal development. Someone finds something that works and then they write a book, everybody should do this. Everybody should do what I do, and then you will be happy and bring forth your best self. Right? Even here, that's problematic. That's not entirely true. So that's the other thing that I see that happens. The other thing is people seem to think that their own personal development can be like a simple 4-step plan. And I see that happening a lot too. Just follow this 4-step plan and you too will have personal growth and bring forth your best and have profound financial success and personal growth in your relationships. Just follow this simple 4-step plan. Right? Come on. Again, it's applying the same overachievement to-do mentality, productivity mentality to the realm of consciousness. And it implies, no, it doesn't imply, it actually reveals a complete misunderstanding of what consciousness is. Because consciousness is absolute. Can't define it into discrete terms or boundaries or conditions. And we can't push against it. We end up just pushing against ourselves. It's again more about a relaxing and a surrendering into the infinite reality of what is and finding our own movement and our own flow within this infinite container of reality. Now, if that sounds a little bit daunting, and I grant you it may be, and it certainly has been for me, then what I recommend, and again, those of you who've been following me know, that what I advise is to find a tool that helps you to connect yourself to the larger truth of reality. A tool that helps you excavate your limitations, a tool that helps you peel away the layers of conditioning about who you think you are, so that you can actually connect to the deep truth of who you are, right? Because we're each unique. You can't follow someone else's way to walk in your own way, and that's the rub. We're each unique, like a snowflake. So we each have our own path. We each have our own unique way in the infinite reality of what is. Now for me, as you may know, I found this tool, the deck of playing cards, which is actually the ancient book of life, hidden in plain sight. And after much trial and error, and through many different religions, this was the answer that I found. This was the tool that helped me pinpoint my life purpose. This was the tool that helped me clarify what I'm here to do, peeling away a lot of the conflicting doubts and assumptions about life so that I could clarify exactly why I'm here, exactly what I'm here to do. So I can start connecting to my true feelings, right? So then I can start really trusting my own intuition, my own inner guidance system. Then I can start doing the work, and I have started doing the work that is profoundly rewarding to my soul and is profoundly abundant to my soul. And it has enabled me, this tool, to choose relationships that nurture and support me instead of, again, being confused or doubting, wondering what if and maybe. The clarity that gives me then the self-authorization to step into the fullness of myself with boldness, with confidence, making decisive choices in my life. Right? This has all happened for me by finding this tool. And if this is something you want for yourself, this clarity of purpose, being in touch with your own feelings, being able to trust your own intuition, connected to your own inner guidance system, right? Connected to the work that your soul wants you to do, in relationships that nurture and support you, I invite you to consider using this tool for yourself. Check it out, take a look. The proof is always in the pudding. You only know a tree by the fruit that it bears for you. It's not a theoretical exercise, not an intellectual proposition. Taste and see for yourself. Take a look, investigate, be curious. See if this tool works for you to help you find and know your real authentic self, so that then you can bring that forth in your world, in everything that you are, professionally and personally, so that you can blossom into the fullness of who you are. I hope you find that for yourself, whether through this tool or any other tool that you have at your disposal, so that you access and bring forth the best version of yourself. It's actually why I'm here, as I have learned, is to help you bring forth your best self. And so I hope, I pray, and it's my intention that you master the game of your life. And maybe this tool will be the answer that you're looking for to help you do that, so that you can live your life like it's your favorite game to play. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day.